Hello everyone, this is As Muhammad Khan and I welcome you in today's segment student. Today we will discuss one important concept that is related to eukaryotic cell. Yes student, eukaryotic cell, the cell that contains the nucleus. And as you know that the nucleus is the control center of the cell from where all the activities that are performed inside the cell are controlled. In this I have written here plant cell and animal cell. Plant cell and animal cell come in the category of eukaryotic cell because both the cells have the nucleus in them, student. But if we speak about the nucleus, then in the plant cell it is found at the side of the cell, but in the animal cell it is found at the center of the cell. Why student? Because the plant cell have the large size vacuole, and due to having the large size vacuole, its nucleus is found at the side. But in this there are the small size vacuole are found. Now first we will discuss about the outer covering of the cell. If we speak about the outer covering of the cell, student, then the plant cell have the two outer covering. First is in the form of cell wall. Second is in the form of plasma membrane or cell membrane. Its first outer covering is known as cell wall. That cell wall is absent in the animal cell, student. And the cell wall of the plant cell is made up of cellulose, student. It is made up of cellulose. But in the animal cell only the cell membrane is found, only cell membrane, and those cell membrane are folded outside as finger-like projection, and these finger-like projections are absent inside the plant cell. They are found in the animal cell but they are absent in the plant cell. Next important structure, student, it is mitochondria. Mitochondria is found in both the cell at the side of the cytoplasm. And what is the main role of the mitochondria, student? They work as powerhouse of the cell because they synthesize energy inside the cell, means energy is supplied to the cell with the help of mitochondria. Why, student? Because in the mitochondria there are the oxysomes are found, and with the help of those oxysomes the substances or the food is oxidized and the cell get the energy. That's why these shoe-like structures are known as powerhouse of the cell. Next is the endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum is the tubes-like structure that are found in all over the cell, especially in the animal cell, student, and they make the skeleton of the cell. That's why they are also known as the skeleton, and they also help in the transportation of the substances inside the cell, means the substances are transported via these tubes like structure. And with this, student, they also synthesize protein and lipid. If the endoplasmic reticulum does not have ribosome, then those smooth endoplasmic reticulum synthesize lipid, student. Lipid is synthesized, means the fat is produced by them. But if they have the ribosome, then what they do? They synthesize protein, student. And the process that they do, means the endoplasmic reticulum do, it is known as membrane biogenesis. So membrane biogenesis is done with the help of endoplasmic reticulum. With this, there are other structures are found inside the cell like the Golgi body. Golgi body are the parallel vesicles, means in this the tubes like structure are arranged parallelly, and they help in the metabolism of the cell, means the substances are metabolized with the help of this Golgi body, and they also help in the packaging of the substances. That's why the Golgi body are known as the packaging industries of the cell, student. After this, there are the lysosome, student. Lysosomes are found inside the animal cell, but they are absent inside the plant cell, student. And what is the main function of the lysosome? They work as the guard of the cell, student. They are known as the guard of the cell. Why, student? Because they protect the cell from the pathogens or the extra substances or the chemical substances that are entered inside the cell. Those are pathogens or the chemical or the foreign particles are engulfed with the help of lysosome, and they are digested with the help of lysosome, student, because it contains the hydrolytic enzymes, and those hydrolytic enzymes digest the pathogens and the foreign particles, and with the help of that digestion they protect the cell, means the lysosomes protect the cell. After this, there are the centrosomes, student. In the animal cell, there are the centrosomes are found, and these centrosomes help in the cell division of the animal cell. But these centrosomes are absent in the plant cell, student. In the plant cell, centrosomes are not found. With this, in the plant cell, there are the colorful pigments are found. Yes, student, colorful pigment. Means these colorful pigment provides color to the cell. Like in the plants, there are the different parts are found, student, like the fruits, flowers, stem, leaves, and all these parts have the different color. Why, student? Because it is due to the presence of these colorful pigment, and they are known as plastids. If they have the green color, means if the cell have the green color, then that plastid is known as chloroplast. If it has other color, then green color, student, like pink, yellow, orange, then it has chromoplast. If it is colorless, student, it does not have any color, then that plastid is known as leucoplast, student, leucoplast. Now we come on the next important structure that is found inside the cell. It is vacuoles. In the animal cell, there is small size vacuoles are found, and vacuoles are the sac-like structure, and they store the food inside the cell. Animal cell have the small size vacuole, and there are many vacuoles are found, but plant cell have a large size vacuole, student. Why do the plant cell have the large size vacuole? Because plants can make their food only in the day, student. So for the night they store it in the large amount, and they store the food in the form of starch, student, in the form of starch. And in the animal cell, the food is stored in the form of glycogen and lipid it is stored. So now we come in the difference. So with the help of this, you can easily write the difference in between. Like in this, the food is stored in the form of starch, means in the plant cell, starch. But in the animal cell, it is found in the form of glycogen, student. With this, there are the differences that we have discussed. Again, we will discuss cell wall is present in the plant cell, but it is absent in the animal cell. Plastid in the plant cell, it is present. Plastids are present in the form of chloroplast, chromoplast, and leucoplast. But in the animal cell, plastid are absent. Vacuoles. Plant cell have the large size vacuole, but animal cell have the small size vacuole. Centrosomes. Centrosomes are absent inside the plant cell, but they are present in the animal cell. With this student, microvilli. Microvilli is completely absent inside the plant cell, but they are present in the animal cell. With this, reserve food. Plants reserve their food in the form of starch, but animal cell reserve its food in the form of glycogen and lipid student. Glycogen and lipid, it stores its food. So it is about the plant cell and animal cell structure student. Now you will try to do these all differences in your notebook, and you will also draw these diagrams of plant cell and animal cell in your notebook. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.